Eero here, Imperial Rebel Orc, known to some. Today doing a review on some new terrain that I've bought. I've just recently got into some medieval type gear. I've got some miniatures and I've got a whole bunch of others coming from Perry Miniatures and Fireforge and Conquest. So lots to paint, lots to build and lots to paint, which I'm excited about. But today, wanted to do a bit of a showcase on the product I bought. So the terrain, it's a castle. Actually, it's two castles, which are just phenomenal. I actually first saw them on YouTube in a review done by Strike and Scorpion 82. If you don't know those guys, I implore you to type it into YouTube and look them up, because they do lots of battle reports and they're just really cool dudes, tutorials and stuff like that, and reviews, of course. And their review on this, I was just sold. I just went, wow, I got to get me some of that. And I actually got two. I just said, did I say that? I think I did. Anyway, so I just wanted to do a bit of a more of an in-depth sort of review on this cool product. And see what you guys think. And maybe you'd want to buy some as well. I don't get any like royalties or anything for promoting it. It's just really cool product. So I'm a big fan of waving the flag for really cool stuff. So let's get into it. First up, let's look at the wall sections for the castle. So in each kit you get 5 wall sections. They've all 4 of them have got the stairs on them as well, so there's access up to the battlements. As you can see, the paintwork on them is pretty good. It's pretty basic. It looks like just a black sort of base with a whole load of dry brushing over the top, but it's quite effective. You can get these unpainted and do your own thing. But yeah, I went with painted because I just thought, why not? It looks pretty good to me. My only issue with these, so they are cool. My only issue with these are, I'll just give you a good view of them. Yeah, my only issue is the size of the stairs. I'll grab a mini and show you that they are a bit too small. I guess technically he could climb up there. Not that you're going to be really, bothering to walk him up there. But yeah, just a bit too narrow. Could have done with going a bit wider. And what would have been really cool is if you could actually stand your minis on the stairs, so you could have some pretty Hollywood style sort of battles on the actual steps. But it's only a very small complaint. As well as the wall sections, you also get this extra wall, so a 5th wall if you like, but it's got the gate, and you can obviously fashion your own sort of drawbridge as well. That's all painted sort of a weathered gold, which looks pretty cool. The gatehouse sort of look is pretty impressive. And it ties in obviously with all the other sections. Hang on, let me just, sorry about that. My camera work needs to get a lot better. But yeah, they all line up like so. Roughly. Nothing's perfect, but I think overall you get a pretty good looking wall section to the castle there. Let's get our trusty little mini and put him on top so you can get an understanding of the scale. Perfect. Looks really effective. Obviously a castle isn't much of a castle without towers. In this box you get 4 towers, 2 of which are these lovely well-shaped towers. Some more detail on the top, bit of a trapdoor for access. That doesn't open or anything like that, but it looks really good. You've got these windows here that are all boarded up. You've got a door at the bottom for access as well, which is all boarded up. It doesn't open. Hello. Again, sort of a fairly basic sort of paint job on the whole thing, but really impressive. I'm really impressed with all the details and stuff like that. The brickwork is all nice and misshapen. Or should I say the masonry work, a bit of damage here and there. But yeah, no, really nice, really effective, and will look very effective on the battlefield. So as I said, you get two of those, identical, but you also get, put them aside for a minute, you also get these two damage sections, which are again identical, but they're really cool. I really like that they've gone down the path of having a damage tower as well. It's still, you can still contain it, so you can still have a wall here and a wall there, which I'll show you after, to keep, you know, keep the castle sort of the stronghold safe. But the internal sections are all damaged. You've got these timber floorboards that are all busted up, and then yeah, the roof is all sort of caved in. Really nice. I really like it. Really gives it a bit more character rather than just all being the same. And these big chunks where the trebuchet is, or the catapult has smashed some boulders into the building. And yeah, and the second one, as I said, is identical but equally as cool. So that's it for the kit. I'll do some configurations and also include the second kit as well, which is just sitting over there minding its own business. Just a quick note on setting it up. One thing I have noticed isn't really a big deal, but my brain, I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, but some things I just like to be a certain way. So if you line that up exactly in line with the tower, you are obscuring that door down there, as you can see. The quick fix I just thought of just before was covering the door entirely, and you've just got that sort of little jut out, but that can look quite good. And then yeah, then it doesn't look like, hang on a minute, the mason dude needs to be fired. Yeah, so just cover it up, done. Guys, it's not going to line up perfect. As you can see, there are gaps there, but overall I think very effective. Really, really cool for a nice bit of terrain on a battlefield. This is the just the standard sort of castle setup: 4 towers, 4 walls. That's basically what you'll get in the whole kit. So 2 normal towers, 2 damage towers. You'll get actually 4 walls with the stairs, and then you'll get this baby here, which would have been cool if you could close it as well, but well, I like it. You can always barricade it with lots of dead bodies. Another standard sort of layout for a castle, but because I've got the 2 kits, I could go a bit bigger. Let's just see if I can get all that in. Yeah, so you've got the 4 towers there with a keep, or whatever you want to call it, in the middle. And I've given it a back door, as you can see through the gap there. Yeah, that's cool. I'm really impressed with it. Now I'm thinking a 3rd castle might be handy. Could always just have one big defensive line as well, if you wanted to. Something like that. A smaller type fort setup could work. The only thing is you don't have corner sections that could fill these bits, so it creates some sort of gaps there. But you know, the cleverer folk among you might be able to fill those holes with crates or bags or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, so lots of options really. Sorry about the camera work, bloody bumpy.